You guys will never believe what I got from Bandos. Incredible luck, I got Bandos Tassets solo. Now, a little bit of background, I've been doing Bandos solos in '07 and in pre-OC too, back in the older years, but in '07, since the Gowers dungeon came out, I've been doing lots of Bandos solos. Even at almost max combat, it's not that great. I usually get around 2 kills a trip. Sometimes it's just 1 kill a trip if I take a lot of damage. And a record I had was in the same trip that I got Tassets, I got 3 kills in one trip, which is quite rare. Usually I use the BGS, and I still do for its spec. I do maintain that I think the BGS is the most useful Godsword for Gower's Dungeon because of its defense lowering capabilities. But here I actually tried using the Crystal Shield for a change, which gives a lot of range defense. It actually gives more than the Dragonfire Shield, and you can imbue it so it keeps its stats, which makes it really one of the best shields in the game. And it's pretty cheap too, as long as you have the quest done and you've recharged it a few times. So it's really something to look into. So Bandos solos, they're not really too worth it, most people would say. I mean, you could go with a duo and get 30 kills, or you could go solo and get 1 or 2 kills. It's really not that great to solo, but the great thing about solo is that if you get a drop, it belongs to you and nobody else. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can do whatever the hell you want. It belongs exclusively to you. So, I don't consider myself lucky that I got an item, but it could have been Bandos boots, it could have been Bandos chestplate, could have been a hilt, which all of those are worth significantly less than Tassets, because Tassets are the only leg armor in the game that gives strength bonus. Bandos chestplate, you can just use a torso instead if you want strength bonus. Bandos boots are crap, and Bandos hilt isn't too expensive either. I actually got a D-Med, as you see here, the same day as I got the Bandos Tassets. This was a little bit earlier in the day, and this actually inspired me to go back to Bandos, because this drop is actually far rarer than the hilt. Kind of similar to my previous video about my Zamrak loots. But yeah, so here's the kill coming up right now. This was the second kill of the trip of the 3 kills. Kind of funny what happened, like, as he was dying, you can see my strategy here, by the way. When I have to eat, I run away so that I avoid further damage. You could also defend or switch, but that's a little more complicated. But something I'm definitely looking into doing. As I kill him here, I was actually thinking in my head, Tassets drop. And when it happened, I was so, like, shocked and chagrined that, like, I don't know, it's just such a, like, look at that. It's coming up right now, boom, Bandos Tassets, and your JT62 received a drop. And it's like, holy shit. And they're worth a lot now. They're worth almost 20 mil. So that's a big drop. And honestly, it's going to help me out so much. And, I think I deserve this after so many Bandos solos. You go to Bandos, you spend half hour of your time, you get 2 kills, you get a rune pickaxe and some coal. And it's like, is this shit even worth it? I could have just done a Slayer task in that time. But it finally paid off. If you have persistence, you will get a drop. Maybe it won't be Tassets, maybe it'll be Bandos chestplate. But, hard work eventually does pay off, as you guys see here. So, it's not 29 mil. People selling for 29 mil are selling the full set. As people in my clan chat thought it might have been almost 30 mil. No, but it's 20 mil, but that's still pretty good. This reminds me of the time back in pre-EOC when I got a Bandos hilt solo, and when I was doing the same thing, getting 2 kills per trip. Interestingly, though, I could only get 2 kills per trip with a Terror Bird. Here I can get 2 kills a trip without summoning. So here I am selling for 19.6 mil, which I made that in like a half hour of time technically, although if you add up all those Bandos solos, it's probably about at least 20 hours or so. So, I mean, it kind of evens out to a nice even mil per hour, but I'm not sure the exact number of solos I did. So what did I buy with this money? I was kind of debating whether this was the right decision, but I decided to upgrade my BGS to an SGS. And as I said earlier in this video, I do feel that the BGS is better for God Wars, because when you hit that 50, the boss's defense, especially Bandos, just plummets, and you could kill him so quick. And that actually does save you more food than the Saradomin Godsword would give. But I figured, pre-EOC SGS used to be my favorite Godsword. Now I'm not really sure. But I figured let's try it out. And, I'm going to try it. At God Wars, I'm going to try it. Maybe a little bit at Barrows, even though Barrows isn't too great now anyway. You know, I'll try it at Slayer, a few different things, and if I like it, I'll keep it. Although, no matter what, when the price of Dragon Bones goes down, I'm going to be putting this money towards prayer right away. I could probably get around 93 prayer. Although, unfortunately, right now, Dragon Bones are worth like 2.2 thousand. So I'm actually just waiting for the price to drop, and then this Godsword will be sold, you know, instantly. But for right now, I'm sitting, you know, I'd rather spend the money on something that I could use rather than just have the money sitting in the bank. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Wish me grats for this Tasset solo. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please join my clan chat, Andrew AJT62. It's the same as my YouTube name, Andrew AJT62. Join it. There's a good like 10 people on at any given time now, which is really great. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter down below, and have a good one.